Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm jamming out. Emily heard me singing when I got in. Hello, sorry, we are a few minutes late. That is my bad. My roommate needed help with a homework assignment, and I was the only one that could help. So, um, with that being said, hello, Ronnie. Hello, Frank. Nice to have everybody back in the chats. And Emily, what have you gotten done since our last art check? Which I frankly don't remember.
Yeah, I feel that. What's today? Tuesday? It's been a bit.
This has been the longest week of my life, and it's only Tuesday.
Well, so I didn't accomplish a whole lot art-wise. I did finish Zelda, though. I think she's like finished. I guess I haven't signed it yet, though. I haven't done that.
Can't be finished.
Yeah, I guess it's not entirely done yet. But yeah, she's adorable. Look at her face.
Love it.
Thank you. And then today I added the elemental prints to the store, to my Etsy store. And I updated the prices so that it includes shipping. So now for the prints, I can have free shipping. So yeah, I get these little buttons here, I guess. Yeah. And that's kind of really all I've done. I did like some stuff with my commission. But it was just like I signed it and stuff. So not a lot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and in terms of like this week, if I can think of anything else. Yeah, not much. Not much. Yeah. What about you?
So I got some pictures taken of me and my boyfriend. I've been editing those. Because a friend of mine just took them on my camera, so I've been editing those. I don't really have much I don't have those pulled up though. I did take pictures though.
For your class?
These are my final 9. Yep.
I like the colors.
Thank you. It's landscape perspective.
Okay. That's nice.
Thank
I like
you.
the colors.
Thank you.
I like the shallow depth of field stuff.
Thank you very much. I have a lot of emotions about landscape photography, so I wanted to make it fun.
Yeah. Like, do you hate it, or?
I feel like landscape photography at a surface level is boring.
I feel that.
So
you have to like travel for like a shot of a mountain, and it's kind of like,
yeah, and then it's just flat.
Mm-hmm.
And everything's in focus.
Yeah.
And I hate that. So I took this as like my flat one.
I know where.
And then obviously I had more fun.
Did you go to Eagle Park
to take these? Yes, that's the name of it, because I forgot.
Yeah, I love Eagle Park. Do you want to know something? Tim proposed to me at Eagle Park. Yeah.
That's cute.
The big field, when you walk in, we had like a fake photo shoot where my roommates were both like in photography classes, and they're like, we need somebody to practice on like a couple shoot. Do you and Tim want to do a couple shoot? You guys can like dress up and take free photos of you. And so yeah, I have the whole thing like documented with photos of like him proposing. Yeah.
That's so cute.
I know.
Yeah, it's fun. So there's some photo editing to go on there, obviously, and yeah. So that's the normal, and then new.
It's moodier. I thought it was kind of moody. I like it.
It's how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I was like, I took a friend with me, and she was like, how long are we going to be out? And I was like, I'm not shooting for longer than 30 minutes. And she was like, all right. And I was like, if I get 9 good shots, I get 9 good shots.
Yeah.
That's all I'm putting into it right now. So I think I really like this one.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this one. I really like I just don't like pictures like this.
Also, like the area is very like
Crowded.
it's like pretty in some areas and but ugly and smells like cow farts in other places.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways,
That's
that's
Idaho for you. Really pretty in some places, really ugly and smells like cow farts in some places.
yep.
That's Idaho.
That's Idaho. I love Idaho though. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. While you share your challenges, I can pull up
Okay.
the pictures of me and my
Oh
man.
yeah. Mine were, I guess, I don't know, just ickiness, like icky emotions, I guess. Like, I felt like all my YouTuber people that I follow are like, I'm finding out that they're not good people, and now I'm sad. And like, and I don't know, just funk, I guess. Funk. Yeah. Like, nothing's stopping me, but like funk. Yeah, so like that's why I didn't really draw anything. Like I don't even know if I'm gonna do the prompt for this part of Drawtober because it's like you're supposed to finish it Thursday. So if I wanted to really knock it out, today was the day to do it, and I couldn't like get it done. Like I started sketching yesterday, and I like in the morning I was like, I don't like this, and so yeah, it was just. But I don't know. Just funk.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also, how many eagles in Eagle Park?
I have yet to see one.
0. I think it's called Eagle Park because it was like revamped for a kids like Eagle project, like Boy Scouts. But yeah. Yeah. It wasn't you, I promise.
It was not. Okay. This is gonna be sappy. These are pictures of me and my boyfriend.
Okay, sappiness
but I edited
warning
them.
Went on. Oh wow, the dunes are like so perfect for that shot.
Oh, so
I'm just gonna
fact. Fun fact. It was windy and we were getting pelted with sand.
It's been terrible wind the past couple days. Oh my gosh. You edited it so that like the dunes are so nice and white.
Yeah. This one, so you can totally see the sand.
Oh, okay.
That's sand.
What?
So this actually, that's all sand. There was no grain. So this whole thing was white. So then I edited, like messed with the levels and everything, got this blue to show up, and then brushed it. So where I brushed us.
Yeah.
And then you could see the sky actually had color to it.
Yeah. I love, wait, go back to the first one. That is so, you made it look like it was like a fancy, like white sand kind of dunes.
Yep.
Looks good.
Thanks. Like anyways, yeah, so there's sappy pictures of me and my boyfriend, but that's the other stuff.
Adorable.
Thanks. I love him. He's awesome. But yeah, we're not here to talk about him, but yeah. So anyway, so I've been working on that obviously because you have to edit photos and that's art. But yeah, I still have like 50 more pictures to edit.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, challenges. I'm not going to share exactly what it is until I have a definite diagnosis. But as we all know, I was having medical issues. If you watched last week's, and the medical issues escalated, I guess. I stayed out of the ER.
Yeah.
This time.
You're finding out things about it.
Yeah. And so it's crazy. It's scary. I go to the hospital in Idaho Falls tomorrow for test 1 of however many. And
fun stuff.
Yeah, I'll actually talk about the specifics of it when it's either confirmed or denied.
Mm-hmm.
But until I have a sure answer, I hate telling people. Like, I have to tell some people because, like, I have to tell my professors and be like, hey, this is what's going on. Like, I need leniency. But yeah, so it's a challenge. You know, I'm happy that I stayed out of the ER. Happy that whatever this is, it's been caught.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, our topic today is about being overwhelmed. But yeah, it's just not something that I ever thought I'd even have to deal with the possibility of. I guess, you know, it's one of those, it's a situation where you're in life and you're like, yeah, that's never going to happen to me. And then it does. So
yeah.
Not
great.
No, but my roommate gave me some fun stickers that are on my laptop. So
hey,
I have more stickers.
Nice.
Yeah. So what you gonna do next time?
Next time, see, that's what I don't know. I ordered all of those prints. I've never bought any of my prints to see what they look like in person. I've done that with my stickers. So I did that with my my elemental prints because the colors are so like flat and kind of close together that I want to, basically I'm sending myself a sample to see if they look all right in person. But if I get them this week, you know what? I just realized it's Tuesday. I'm not going to get them by Thursday. So by the Artcheck after this, hopefully I will have gotten it. And then maybe I'll have a photo shoot with them.
Okay.
Which will be fun because I haven't busted out my camera in like a year and a half, at least 2 years at least. But I guess until Thursday, I'm just gonna kind of like experiment and like sketch and decide on it, because I'm kind of at this point where I don't know what to draw next. I probably need to start prepping for getting just everything ready to go for like months to come. So I need to start building up what is it called? Backlog? Is that what it is? Of stuff, because I have like 4 things maybe that I can post after October. But yeah, I need to start working on that stuff. So I'm kind of gonna just brainstorm and think about what I want to do, but I don't know how far I'm gonna get. So yeah.
All right. Gonna be straight up no clue. Yeah, it depends on how tomorrow goes, probably. If tomorrow goes how I'm hoping it'll go, I will probably get some more photography in, edit some more photos, do all that stuff. If tomorrow goes how I'm expecting it to go, I'll get the rest of my homework done for the week, maybe, and kind of move on from there. The only other art thing that I have to do homework-wise is I have to overlay a texture onto my landscape photos.
Yay!
Yeah, I have to overlay a texture on one of them, and I have personal opinions on that.
I mean, I guess if you're learning how to do a texture well, because a lot of people don't, like their first time.
Yeah, but it's not going to look good.
Yeah.
There is no texture
This
to lay on.
landscape with like all of the autumn trees that have lost their leaves and they're just like a ton of lines. Let's make it more crowded.
Yeah, I'm not excited for it, but you gotta do what you gotta do for the grade.
Yeah.
And anyways, I have to texture one of them, and then I have to create a collage. And I think I have to use Photoshop for that.
That's a weird assignment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like,
It's so you
montage makes more sense, right? That's what those are called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so you learn how to take landscape photography in an interesting way. So you have to take like 9 different perspectives on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the issue that I'm running into, I've spoken about this on Artcheck. I don't get standoffish. I get annoyed when I know that I already have the skill.
Mm-hmm.
I have gotten annoyed because I'm like, this is a waste of my time. Like I know this skill. I know how to do it. I'm stressed. Like I have a million other things going on. I have a million other things going on through my head. And this is not one of my priorities. And the only reason that I did my photo shoot today is because my boss was talking to me and he was like, right now you need to focus. He's like, you like visual stuff? And I was like, yeah. He said, you're in a visual class. It doesn't matter. You just need to turn something in. And if it's visual, go do it. Like force yourself to go do it. So because we had Artcheck, I did force myself to go do that before this Artcheck. I think if we weren't having Artcheck, I wouldn't have done it. So I'm grateful for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, feeling overwhelmed. I feel like it's going to be interesting because I'm going to beat around the bush about what's going on in my life. Yeah. And at some point, I'm probably just going to say it. But I'm going to try and beat around the bush as much as I can before I get sick of it. Emily already knows.
I'll help you. I'll fill in some of the words. If you're like, I'll be like, the this? And you're like, yeah, the this.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. I know I'm a very open person on social media. I really am.
But you don't owe the internet everything.
I don't owe the internet everything. Yeah. And I feel like my family should find out before the internet does.
Yeah.
But again, once it's confirmed or denied, everybody, it'll make sense because I'll share it. I don't care. Anyways, overwhelming. Unknowns.
Yeah.
They get you.
Yeah.
Like, I think unknowns for me are extremely overwhelming. Like, you want to just sit there and worry about the one thing until you get the answer. You want to just sit there until you know the answer. And it's hard whenever you're in a position where you don't get the answers right away.
Yeah.
At least that's what overwhelms me.
Yeah. I'm not good at even pinpointing what overwhelms me. Like, something will, like, upset me or whatever. And then the rest of the day is gone, Mm-hmm. Like, and then, like, I'm useless for the rest of the day. And I don't know. I don't like that, but I don't know what to do about it. Yeah. That's kind of it.
You need a weighted blanket.
Yeah. I have a cat.
True.
He's basically a weighted blanket. Yeah, like, and sometimes it'll just like, the funk is here, so wallow in the funk. Like, like, add to it while you're here. Why not? Mm-hmm. Keep thinking of other things that will make you not feel good too. Yeah. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should need a vacation or something. I don't know. Because I'm like, I've also like have this like dread of like, you need to do this and this and this to become a more profitable artist or whatever. But you also have to go to work tomorrow, which you don't really want to do. And it's getting in the way of you doing profitable things. But at the same time, you make more money there than you do trying to be a profitable artist. And also at the same time, you could just get overwhelmed tomorrow and then have wasted that day not being at work making like a wage,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think getting overwhelmed for me, I just quit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, second, off topic. Did you know that there's a full screen mode
A full screen mode, like
for,
on
for us
StreamYard?
streaming right now?
What?
Like you don't have? Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
They don't show you how to do that. Like
when you hover over the screen in the little bottom right, there's the full screen icon. Click it.
Girl, your face is so big. What?
Anyways, sorry, I got.
I'm in full screen mode now, and I can see that my bangs are doing a weird thing.
Yep, full screen mode.
Better.
We'll try it out, see how it goes.
Yeah.
Anyways, when I get overwhelmed, I quit. Mm-hmm. When I get overwhelmed, I play video games.
That's what I'm gonna do after this.
I think I'm gonna play Spider-Man after this.
Nice. Yeah, I'm like when I'm overwhelmed, it's like, sorry, we're having fast food for dinner, and I'm playing video games for the rest of the night. Yeah.
Yep. If I'm overwhelmed, I'm eating mac and cheese, and
luckily we have a ton of leftovers, so that's already taken care of. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the energy to make myself dinner anymore, and I can't eat processed foods as much because apparently that makes stuff worse.
What?
I don't know. Somebody was talking to me about dieting and stuff. A couple of people have been talking to me about dieting, and they're like, try and eat less processed foods. And I'm like,
you should just make some soups.
Depressed.
Make some soups. One evening, when you're up for it, make some soups, and it'll last you like a whole week, and you don't have to worry about what you're going to eat.
That's true.
Yeah. And if you get sick of it, just give it to your roommates. Yeah.
Yeah, my throat also feels really weird. But yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Being overwhelmed is hard. It's hard. I don't think I've ever met anybody that's like, I loved being overwhelmed.
And I feel like I get overwhelmed with silly stuff. You know what I mean?
I think silly stuff is like relative.
Yeah, but it's stuff that makes me feel stupid for feeling overwhelmed. Or it's like, you know that you're like an adult, right? Like you can do hard things, like, you know what I mean? And
I don't want to be an adult anymore.
Like I've also like gotten over, like the like mourning of like your childhood phase of being adult, where you're like, you mean like I have to do this, and people are just okay with living life like this for the rest of their life. Like, something that really bothered me was like, you mean that like Tim and I are going to spend more time at work over our lifetime than with each other? That's not okay. Who lives life like that? And the answer was everybody, and it's terrible, right? And you just get used to it. I'm over that phase of like, you mean adults actually live their lives like this? You mean like that if they don't know about tax laws and they break them because they don't know about them, they'll still get in trouble? Like, stuff like that. That part of my young adultness is over. And I still am like, yeah, done with being an adult.
I don't have anything to say about that. I have not hit that.
I totally hit that in like waves, and I think that the waves are over now. I'm just like getting used to it now instead of getting sad about it.
I think I'm in a wave right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been doing research. When you get sick, everybody stay off of the internet.
What Was it just like you opened up all the possibilities of things that could happen to you? I feel that. That's such a
I looked at the
vicious thing for me.
probability. I looked at the probability of this specific thing actually being what they are hypothesizing.
Uh-huh.
I looked at the probability. And the probability has since changed because my age range used to not be super probable, but my age range is starting to change to be more probable.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that happens.
Just stay off of the interwebs.
Yeah.
It is so overwhelming. It's awful. I have not gone to WebMD.
Really? That's like my first stop.
I feel like WebMD always freaks me out too much. I'm like going
Oh, I
to
know it
all of
will
the
when I go there.
specific sites
Mhm.
that are about this type of
Thing.
disease.
Yeah.
Thing. Health thing.
Yeah. Condition? Is that the right word? Thing.
I don't
Yeah,
know. We
thing.
could ask the chats, but then it would be me telling them what it. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. It's a thing.
it's a thing.
Every
The
noun is
specific-
a person, place, or thing. So it's a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to all of like the blank.org or like all that stuff. And
Yeah.
I went down a rabbit hole today because everybody was like, it's not rare, but it is uncommon for you to have this at this age. And I was like, is it really though? And then I looked it up and it was like, typically age range is like 20 to 55. This past year, it's been 15 to 29. And I'm like,
What?
I don't know. I don't know if I trust that website.
Do you know what though?
Either way,
a
I'm
glitch in the
range.
matrix. 2020 is just a glitch in the matrix.
Can 2020 glitch me out of this?
It's 2020. I saw this on Facebook or something stupid today. 2020 divided by 5 is 404. Like the website errors. It's just an error. The whole year is just an error. It's a glitch in the matrix. And when it's over, all the problems will maybe be over, but probably not. If I'm being actually realistic.
Yeah, the world's on fire.
Yeah. I'm also like one of those people, you know that episode of The Office where Michael eats like fettuccine alfredo right before doing a fun run?
Yeah.
And it's for rabies, which is like a cured disease. And he like quits. Well, he's like laying on the ground because he's dehydrated and he's been eating Alfredo. And he's like, I'm so weak and there's no point in running because there's like rabies in the world and I'm just a small person who can't do anything about it. And there's ugly people in the world, and he's like all these problems that like weighed heavily on his mind, and that was the reason why he couldn't finish the race. And
is that you?
Yeah, that's so me. It's so funny because like I've watched The Office a lot. The first like 5 times I saw that episode, I was like, what the freak, Michael? And then like 6 to 20, I'm like, wow. Ooh, I feel that. Even though his reasons are really dumb.
It's like the world's awful.
Yeah, he's like mad that there's like illiterate people and ugly people and rabies or something. Very Michael
rabies.
Scott.
It is rabies. I know it's rabies.
I know that. Yeah, the whole episode is about rabies. But yeah, he can't handle. Oh, he's bad. He's mad about public TV. He goes, public TV is a bust. It's just dumb things. Yeah, that's definitely me very often. What's the point in me drawing? Like, look at what's happening in politics right now. How can I draw right now? That's what happens to me all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm hitting a point. I don't know. I'm like my whole thing right now is I'm trying to focus on like, okay, this was important to me at one point.
Mm-hmm.
It will become important to me again.
Yeah.
I just need to stick it out until it does.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Something that helped me today was that I had non-creative tasks to do. Because it was like, I can do this. I know exactly how to do this. So I can just do it, you know? And it doesn't require me to be happy or sad to accomplish it. Just requires my brain to be active, you know? Like I need to be awake or something, and I need to have my laptop and I can accomplish these tasks. So it was something that kind of like helped me. But the problem is, like the rest of it is really creative. So like, what about the other stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you still need to draw sometimes. You can't always be like focusing on concrete stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah. I've just been struggling with all tasks, any and all tasks.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
Yeah.
my life in the past, my body needs to chill.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mental health and my physical health need to get
Yeah.
on the same page
Yeah.
and realize that we don't need to be doing this.
No. Town
There's-
hall meeting. Y'all need to stop.
Yeah, we gotta chill. Cause like everybody's like, I don't know. In my head, I'm always like, have you ever just like imagined like case scenarios where like you're talking to somebody, you don't know who you're talking to, but like it's not yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a conversation with you, but
Yeah.
it's not like with you. It's like you're acting out a conversation.
Yeah. It's meant to be heard, but it's inside your head, so nobody hears it.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyways, I was thinking about it and I was like, you know, like all of these problems, they're all coming from me. I'm doing them unintentionally, but it's me. I'm the reason. So, yeah.
Including like the cells in your body that is also included as you, right? In this context. Yeah.
The antibodies and the blood and the cells and the mental health issues and the all of it, everything. I think
they count as different things because I think the cells in your body have ulterior motives and you don't.
Me?
Their motives are different. Like the cells in your body have different motives than you do.
True.
The cells are stupid. And the brain is trying to be a good person and draw stuff and get through school. But the cells are like, anarchy! What are we doing?
I love that. Just
I'm trying to do this, but every time I do this, I decide I'm going to do this instead. Magic. Yep. Terrible magic.
It's terrible magic show. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You talked to me last night. I'm surprised that I was coherent enough for that conversation.
I know. Yeah, like I've had that same conversation with people before, and it was not the same. It was, I mean, ours was a lot better. I've had other bad ones. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways.
Yeah.
All that we need to know is that I'm not dying.
Yeah, you're okay. You'll be there.
Yeah. You do an Artcheck till the day I die.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll be fine.
Or when AI takes over the world.
And we're their pets.
Yes. People wear collars already.
Like, you know, collared shirts?
No, like chokers.
My sister really wants me to draw Bruno as like a person. Like really bad. Yeah.
Do that.
I know. She chats with me a lot now. She FaceTimes me a lot. which I think just started because of the pandemic, but in reality, we live in different states, so she keeps doing it. And I really like it because sometimes I'm bored. But she really wants me to draw Bruno as a human, and I'll be like, hey, look at what I'm drawing right now. She's like, is it Bruno? Is it Bruno? And I'd be like, no, not yet. And she's like, you need to freaking draw that cat. I'm telling you.
Please do it.
Okay, I'll try.
Start on that. That'll be your next project.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I can do?
Draw Bruno.
I know, but I just thought of something else. So, what is it? Character design challenge. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have like a cool prompt for this month. It's kind of spooky. It's like, I forget what they're called, so I'm sorry, people who know what it is, and I'm gonna mess it up. It's like Japanese, like spirits. They have like a specific name. Yeah, like the mythology of like spirits. The Japanese spirits are like ghouls or creatures or whatever. They have like a blanket term for those. But yeah. Yeah, it's those, and you can kind of like pick which kind you want to draw.
Kami?
I think that's what it is. I know that there's like an umbrella term, and then there's like subcategories that specify like what they're actually like, what the actual mythology about this specific creature is. Yeah. But it seems cool, and it'd be like I get to like delve into like researching about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being like, oh, this one sounds cool, or stuff like that. Yeah, I think that would be fun.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. The problem is I need to start thinking ahead to September. Or no, that's backwards. November. Yeah.
Take it one day at a time.
Yeah. I'm getting tired of the one day at a time thing, though.
I have heard that
yeah.
so many times in the past 24 hours.
I'm getting tired of it because it's like, well, that's what I've been telling myself for like, for a while. If I stop, like, big picture stuff overwhelms me, but if I don't do it, then I'm gonna always be doing it day at a time, and it will never get farther than that. And more reasons to get overwhelmed, because you have to take it a day at a time to be okay with doing what you're doing at the moment.
But then the impending doom of the future.
Yeah. And then suddenly it's not okay to do that either. Yeah.
Being an adult sucks.
I know. Can't I just like...
I want to be a kid again, so I'm not in this age range.
I just don't want the responsibility. That's what I want. Like, I don't want to have to pay for stuff. I don't want to have to need to pay for stuff. I want that part just taken care of so I can do my own thing at my own pace and be happy with it. Yeah. That's what I really want.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. One day at a time. There's no good advice for being overwhelmed.
I know. What do you do? Because it's just like it's so like...
I try and tell myself that I'm freaking out about nothing.
Yeah.
I try to tell myself that I'm freaking out about nothing, but then I get upset with myself for freaking out. And then I feel like if the freak out wasn't worth it, then everybody's going to tell me I told you so.
Oh, well, that part's not true.
Yeah, true. But like, it's like, does that make sense? Like, it's just like a whole circle of like, the freak out's not worth it. There's no point. And I try and talk myself down, but then me talking myself down takes up so much time that I'm losing time on talking myself down. Yeah.
We need to like become friends with like a therapist / life coach, and then invite her to this show and tell us how to like, what's the secret to like getting out of the cycle? Like, there's a door somewhere, but how do I stop spinning in the room and walk out the door?
I'll talk to my counselor next week.
Ooh, yeah. We need like, because I just like, stress is like its own thing. You know, there's obvious solutions to stress. You can stress eat. You can use a stress ball. You can take a nap. You can watch your favorite TV show. And like,
But when you're overwhelmed and you take a nap, then you feel like you're
worse.
wasting the time because that makes you more overwhelmed.
But also, like, it's so unique because it's not like exactly stress, you know? But like sometimes you feel like you're wasting time, even though time's not the problem. You know what I mean? You're not crunched on time, you know? Like,
True.
But you still feel guilty about taking the time to do something or whatever.
It's like when you have like a whole bunch of projects,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and then you're spending time on one project because that one needs your attention, but then you're thinking about how much attention the other four need.
Yeah.
And so then you switch projects, but you're still thinking about the amount of attention that all of them need.
Yeah.
That's why I've had the advice given to me so many times, like one project at a time. That's it.
And I feel like application-wise, that's what really works.
It is.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just like its own thing of like, I feel like I'm way more prone to shut down when I'm overwhelmed than when I'm stressed. Like you saw me like 3 weeks ago where I was like, I'm just drawing all the time because I'm so nervous that it's going to be bad or whatever. And like, that was just like stress. And it was like good stress at some points and it was bad stress at some points. But like, it caused me to do a lot of stuff, you know? Yeah. And then
I wonder if stress like triggers like adrenaline or something.
I'm sure it does because like there's like a reason why like a body can't operate for very long under too much stress and it stops working well, you know? Like yeah. I'm sure it is because like I feel like I was riding some sort of wave, you know? Like my body was just going and I was just keeping up with it and it was like this really good pace. But at the same time, it wasn't actually a productive pace because I had to go back and fix stuff. But yeah, like I feel like I have good stress all the time where it's like, no, I need to accomplish these things. And it made me accomplish those things.
Jeez,
yeah.
5 at a time.
5 is a lot. 5
I can
is
do
like
2.
Yeah. I'm trying to picture like 5 like laptops like constantly going back. Yeah. I would lose track so hard. I remember in one of our classes we talked about like multitasking and there was a student who was like, oh, like he was like, I have ADHD or ADD, I can't remember. And he's like, I am most productive when I am like working on one part of homework. I have Netflix on another screen and I'm working on another thing. He like had like 3 things in his brain at the same time. And we were like, how do you do that? And he's like, ADD, baby. Like, that's how I do things.
My roommate listens to classical music when she does homework. She's like, hey, this is my focus music. And I'm over here like jamming to like Panic at the Disco with my headphones in, like jamming out and like just doing my homework, chilling. And my Bluetooth headphones unplugged at one point, and it was still going. And she's like, "How do you do this?" Because I'm like jamming and just typing away.
Yeah, I can't like type while I'm listening to like music with words. But yeah, I've become a podcast person. Like Spotify doesn't ever recommend music to me anymore. It recommends podcasts. Like that's what I've turned into. Yeah.
Podcast person.
Podcast person.
It's like me. I enjoy cable TV. You know what? My roommate asked me today if we had cable.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, yeah, I want to watch something on cable. And I was like, yeah, thank you. It's not weird.
But I told you about how I told my boss.
I know.
And he's like 42. And I was like, yeah, she watches cable. And he was like, okay, grandma, what the heck is her problem?
Cable is good. Anyways, long story short, there is no solution to being overwhelmed.
Yeah. Well, no, you got to talk to your counselor and then
I
give
will
us back
figure.
some
Yeah.
feedback. Yeah.
I'm gonna write it on my whiteboard right now.
A. Because it's so like, it's just a specific thing. Like, I don't even know how to explain it most of the time. Like, it's just not great, and I don't want to do things when it happens. Dang, your whiteboard is really far away. There we go.
My bad. I didn't like. You would be looking straight into our closet. Yeah, sorry. I was writing it. It's written there. Says talk to my counselor's name about being overwhelmed.
Yeah. How to break the spiralingness of it. Yeah.
I just make jokes. That's it.
I
shut down.
Yeah, I shut down, or I lean into it. Of like, oh, this terrible thing happening with these YouTubers. Well, I'm going to go on their Twitter and see if they've tweeted anything else about what's going on.
Oh.
And then see what everybody's commenting on them, so I know how much they love or still hate them. Those things. I lean, and it's not good. It's not good.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, well, I want to know all about this thing that's worrying me or making me sad. I want to know all about it. I know.
It's not what you should do.
It's not what I should do, but I don't know what else to do.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. That's me. Hard, fast, quick turn, loop-de-loop spirals.
And then there's
all
me.
The way down.
All the way down the rabbit hole.
Whee!
Like cheering on your way down.
Woo! I'm like, yeah, like hate watching, you know? Like being there to just despise something more. Change the colors. How'd you do that? Change the fonts. This was like a Google Slides template. That's what that looked like. Something from Google Slides. Whoa. There's all these things.
Yeah, my bad.
We're discovering all these things.
We have leaves.
Leaves. Little cranberries or something. They're just little circles. Some sort of berries. I don't know. That's cute. What the crap? What is there more?
No, not unless we pay for it.
Oh. Just a gray one. Yeah,
Bro, there's a 30-second countdown video, which means that we can go live. It mutes all of mics. And it just does 30-second countdown. So it notifies people that we go live. We hit it.
Oh my goodness.
And like, yeah, it's literally just like a 30-second countdown. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Also,
I
sorry
didn't mean for it to switch.
Look at what I've done. So I used to do it in the office, but Tim is in the office now. And because he works from home, and he works until 10 p.m. So he's still in there. But I'm right next door to him while he's giving trainings, and he like projects. Okay, I really like those like mauve colors. Okay. And so I've boarded up the door with fabric to make it quieter so you don't hear him as much. And then I want to say it's working, but I also think he hasn't been talking much since we started. So I think that's kind of why. But I have like a blanket under the like crack underneath the door. So one shoved in there. And then I have our little blanket covering the door because it's kind of heavy. So that's something that I've been doing recently.
I just took away our names.
They're gone. Do you like this black? This is a very googly, like it looked like a Google Slides. Like the font was very Google-y or Google-ish.
There. All right. We've gone 50 minutes. It's pretty much, it's 8:30. Would you like to do the outro or should I?
You do the outro. You're better at it.
Everybody, thanks for watching 48-Hour Art Check. If you want to find my stuff, go to @thecomeback_KLD. It will look like the Comeback Kid. It is not, though. It is the Comeback KLD. This is where you will find everything. This is my personal page, my art page, my photography page, all of it. It's all mixed into one. That's where you find it. The link tree to the rest of my work is down below in the bio if you want to find Emily's stuff. There's also a link tree in the bio. However, you can also just hit Gumminelli. Type in Gumminelli into YouTube. Everything that says Gumminelli is hers. That is her brand. It is pretty much copyrighted. It is her. You will find her at Gumminelli. She doesn't even use her name like the rest of us on the StreamYard. She literally is Gumminelli. That is her.
I am my brand.
She is her brand. That is Gumminelli. Yeah. Whatever you want to do, like, dislike, subscribe, hit the notification bell, touch buttons, do something.
Please hit any button you want to.
Please hit any button that you want, because any interaction and helps us reach our followers, reach the people that follow this, because there's a lot more people that follow than who actually get notified that we're going live. So
good old YouTube and their algorithm. They have like layers to their bell button now, where it's like you can't just hit it and get notified. You have to like be really specific.
Yeah.
So do that if you really actually want the notification. Like delve into that.
Yep. Yeah. I'm also hoping that by us being able to, with the Tuesday, Thursday switch and like finally kind of it getting figured out, I'm hoping that it'll start to actually notify people again that we are going live. We are back. We are having fun.
Yeah.
Follow us there. Oh, and @thecomeback_KLD is also on Twitter. Don't forget that. At Gumminelli on Twitter as well.
Yeah.
That being said, thank you for joining us and have a good night.